Hey surprise lovers, G&D Surprises here, and today we have a review of the Disney Castle. Let's start off with the minifigures. First minifigure we have is Mickey. He has some nice printing on the face. It's the same as all the other ones. He also has an exclusive torso print, no back torso printing, and exclusive legs with his long sleeves. He also has the coattails piece for fabric and some white hands. Next, we have Minnie, who falls apart in my hands because the skirt and the leg connection is so loose. Yeah, let's try to put that back together with one hand. Okay, so she has exclusive printing everywhere except for her face and I think legs. Yeah, she's taking pieces with her. So she has the polka dots. She has the bow and the shirt and the dress with triple molded arms on both sides and triple molded legs on both sides and dual molded legs on the back. Next minifigure we have is Daisy, who I know I'm not going in order, but she has exclusive printing too, except for the legs. I think they all except for Donald have non-exclusive. All the animal characters except for Donald have, except for Mickey has the exclusive printing, sorry. So yeah, she has not exclusive face, an exclusive color, or at least a new color for the bow piece at top, new torso print with back printing, and dual molded arms and legs, triple molded legs on the sides and dual on the back. She also has a ducktail piece, and yeah, she's an awesome figure. So let's put her down there. And next we have Donald. Donald is the exact same as the minifigure series. So yeah, he's just a replica. Same hat, same face, same torso and legs. He does have back torso printing and some nice stripes on his arms. But yeah, this is probably my least favorite character because it's so similar to the minifigure series, but I don't have the minifigure series, so I guess it's okay. Next, moving up, we have the final figure, which is Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell has a new hairpiece, maybe a new wand, I'm not sure. Some really nice wings, a skirt, and some leg printing underneath. And there is limited, but there is some back torso printing. You can see a little bit under the legs. So yeah, that's Tinkerbell. Let's just put her up here for now, and let's start with the castle. So starting out with the opening gate, very nice build. You have these pieces on the side, some nice little lamps. Moving up, we have this stickered piece right there, a Tinkerbell right there. Although the wall behind her and the clock up there are printed, which is really cool. The sides are really the same with some stickers for the bricks. And yeah, but different. Here's the top here, which comes off pretty easily actually. And there's a top right there, which you had to build 3 of these. One here, and then moving on to a perfect segue into the next one here, and then here. This one also has a extra tower right there. And yeah, this is a It was sort of a pain to build both of these because they're such complex build. This part actually took up 9 bags, I think. Just the bottom part. And then we have our first reference right here, which is the Princess and the Frog reference with the crown and the 2 frogs. Moving over to the inside of the bottom, we have Aladdin's carpet and the genie lamp, 2 knights, a grandfather clock right there, a nice chandelier which spins pretty nicely. We have some fire right there on poles and some flowers. We also have the shields, which are stickers, and has a nice archway print. Has a nice archway design. We also have this floor, which wiggles a little bit. I don't know what the purpose of that is for. Probably just a weird design choice. But yeah, now let's move on to the second floor outside where we see, oh yeah, right. And the references in this part were Aladdin. The reference in the top inside is Brave with the archery, and some fireworks, which I'll get to later. Actually, I'll get to it now. The fireworks are just stud shooters. And it's a 3-piece build of a colored piece, 2 colored pieces, and a diamond. That's a really cool build. Now we put it in, and then, one second, I broke up a thing. Where'd that thing go? Right here. Okay, so let's see how far it'll go. I'm just pointing it over here because I know it'll go far. There it is. It's right there. It went pretty far, and it comes with 4 of them. There are 2 extras when you move on to the inside really quick. There's the 2 extras in there. And then, here's the outside bit. We have these nice pole designs, plus like an extra tower. Some more navy blue pieces up there. And these 2, right there and there, are like the same build. The 2 towers are about the same build, just an extra layer on this side. And I think my favorite part about one of my favorite parts about the whole set is, if you take this off, then you find our Cinderella reference, which is a case with the glass slipper in it, and just no reference, a printed book with the Once Upon a Time printed on it. Sorry if it's a bit blurry. See, I just put those in there. They can't be on top of each other, so they have to put the slipper in first. Drop that. That's a necessity. Then you just put that in there on the side. Take this, which you can tell it's the front to back because the white part goes on the front. And then you just seal it in there, and now it's in. Moving on to a bit more of the inside, we have our Beauty and the Beast references with Luminaire right there. And the rose. Sorry, it's so blurry, gosh. I'm so sorry. This whole thing has been blurry. It's probably because, let me just take this out and show you it on the surface that worked with the minifigures. Okay, it's a pretty simple build. The flower piece on the table piece, and inside the old helmet piece for Aqua Raiders. I don't know what reference this is, if it even is one, but we got a pumpkin, with a scary face on it, with a spooky face on it. That's like a Halloween pumpkin. I had no clue why it isn't focusing. And that goes just on a stud right there. We got a cooker, like a stove, and a barrel with carrots and cherries on it. We also have a pot, some tools, a broom, and some cups and bottles. Moving up, we have the Fantasia reference with the wizard's hat for Mickey. Another book, which I know does not have anything in it. It's just a regular book piece. Let's grab the hat. Everything's falling today. We got 2 brooms and some buckets. For the Sleeping Beauty reference, we have the spinning wheel, which does spin. And that's all for the Sleeping Beauty reference. Then we have this bed with the nice pink curtains. And I really like the build for the bed. I think it's the most creative build on here. And I really like the purple floor too. Then we have a chest filled with just random stuff. I think that's the Tangled reference because it's like hair stuff, like brushes and scissors. We got the mirror right there, which actually does reflect it pretty good. And the apple. And that is the Snow White reference. Then we just have the top, which is downright beautiful. There's where the fireworks launch, right where the chest is. And you can see like this intricate detail. And then this part was probably the most of a pain to build because it's like you had to do all this separate stuff. It's only actually held there by like one pole, so it's a bit hard to, well, it's a bit hard to hold, and it's very shaky, see? But if you go down here, it's pretty shaky, but if you try to shake on the bottom, then it won't. Even up here, it's pretty shaky. So yeah, now let's look at the box, which is right here. It is for ages 16 plus, set 71040, and it's the Disney Castle. 4,080 pieces, the biggest set I have built. I don't know if I'll ever build another one that's big, this big. The only one I could think of ever building that's this big is the Hogwarts Castle. Yeah, you can really see the references right here with the fireworks, the mirror, the apple, the sewing wheel. There's the hair products, Mickey with his broom, Tinkerbell flying, and then, yeah, I also forgot to mention, this is a modular. That whole thing can come off, but I'm not going to show you because I'm afraid it'll break. So, yeah, that's the one thing I won't show you. And then you got Donald on the bed. The sides have like the pixie dust going down and into the castle. Nothing on the top, just some more pixie dust on the bottom and on both sides. But yeah, now let's finally take a look at the instructions. Let's take the extra piece off of here. And there's the pirate roller coaster that I'm working on. This instruction book is huge. Giant. It's bigger than the first Harry Potter book. Only the Win logo on the back. Look at how many pieces there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages full of pieces. There's the finished product and building. But yeah, no ads at the end, so I can't save those like I usually would be able to. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this review. It's probably the longest video that I'll put out for now. And I really, really, really hope that you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time, surprise lovers. And the next video will be a review of the Harry Potter Magical Treasury, which I just put out a video saying that I had it. So yeah, there will be a review on the book and the figure. I hope to see you all very, very soon. And bye.